Hi, Izzy. I think we're getting ready to have a storm. He's got grass on his nose. You are so funny, buddy. Come here. You are a hot mess. Hey, give me that. Buddy, stop it. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing? You're silly. I'm too busy watching the sky. I don't know if it's getting a storm or if it's going to pass us. He'll be 12 next month. Hold on, buddy, I'm getting it. He gets mad if I don't fix his food, like right away. Like I can't be a second late. You're a dirty face. You're a dirty face, buddy. Here. Are you done? Come here so I can wipe your face. He runs away like this because he knows what's coming. He weighs 80. Well, last month when he got weighed, he weighed 88 pounds. Come here. Come here. Let me wipe your face. Let me wipe that face. Yeah, I love turtles too. I've had him since the day he hatched. And he was a little bit bigger than a quarter the day he hatched, and now he's really big. Yeah, they're tiny when they hatch, but this is what they turn into. Well, the vet always says that he's big for his age, but I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know how he's big for his age. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah. He eats probably $30 a day just in food. Hi, Ghost. How are you? Yeah, they are an investment. That's true. But they, you know, like I've had him for, on September 12th, it'll be 12 years I've had him. And it's like a kid. Like you got to baby proof everything. And then turtle proof it all. Because they're like babies. They're just really strong. Okay, guys, let me fix this camera while he's eating grass. Thank you, Ghost. I don't know. In a way, I think the storm's going to pass us. It's like the sun's shining on one side of the yard, and the other side it's dark. Let me show you guys. Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah. Spike's technically my daughter's turtle. She got him. I bought him for her 11th birthday. But, you know, like I just take care of him. But, like, when I die, like, you know, she knows she has to take care of him. And then she'll probably have to pass him on to her kids. But, I mean, I'll take care of him as long as I'm alive. I just can't lift him anymore because he's too heavy. But other than that, we get along all right. Yeah, they live a long time. We just made the backyard, like it's all got the 6-foot fence around it all. And he can push his door on his house open. So whenever he wants out in the morning, he just pushes his door open and comes out. Oh, I gotta check his house. I forgot to check his house. Dang it. I gotta check it before I leave in there. This this summer is the first summer I would say he got lonely because he's been way more grouchy this summer than normal, and I think it's just because he's getting into breeding age. And but you know, 12 years ago when I got him, I never dreamed of this day. You know what I mean? Like I still had 4 kids at home to take care of, and one of my kids, my daughter, she wanted a turtle, so I bought him for her birthday. Like that's really all it was. Like he was just a birthday present. So like when I was getting him, I just, you know what I mean? I wasn't thinking about this day. Oh, sorry guys. I forgot to check Spike's house. I need to check his house real quick. What he's eating. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Let me put this down real quick. Okay, let me see. Does he eat like that? Oh yeah, he eats 3 times a day. He gets 3 bowls of pellets a day and then 3 bowls of fruits and vegetables a day. That's why when you said an investment, I'm like, yeah, they are. They're an investment, all right. You have to go to the store about every 2 or 3 days to get fresh fruits and vegetables. And they go through a bag of pellets about every 5 days. And I think their pellets are like, I don't know, I'd have to look. I think they're like $50 a bag or something. Well, that's how I've always fed Spike. Like, that's how I've always fed him since the day I've got him. I don't know if that is why he's so big or whatever. But the pellets are all their vitamins and nutrients that they need. Yeah, I only have one. It's about $30 a day to feed him. That's not including taking him to the vet every 4 months and, you know, everything else that comes along with him. Because, I mean, tell your daughter that it's the most important thing she could do is feed him them pellets and make sure she takes them to the vet every 4 months. Because if you notice one of your turtles are sick, it's 99% likely that it's too late to fix whatever is making it sick. That's why it's so important that you have to take them to the vet every 4 months for checks. So if there's something going on, they can catch it before it gets bad. And like, the day that he hatched, he went to the vet that day, and then every 4 months from there. You're welcome. Tell her to look up, to definitely feed her turtle them pellets though, because that's got all the vitamins and nutrients in it that they need. Hold on a minute and I'll go grab the bag so you can see what it looks like. Like, that's the most important thing you can do for them. And then they can eat vitamins, or no, they can eat fruits and vegetables, but like they don't, that's not like their main source of food. Okay. Let me show you what the bag looks like so you can always go back to this video if she wants to see what kind it is. She can also rewind or go back to this video and see it. But tell her to get them. And they, like on the back of it, it tells you, like depending on how big your turtle is, there's a thing on the back right there. It tells you how much to feed them a day. And what you do is you just get what I do with Spike is I get a bowl full. Come here, buddy. You got it in your eye. I get a bowl full, and then I fill the bowl up with water. Let it soak for about 20 minutes until the pellets soak in all the water. Then I give it to him. Because that's the only water intake that they'll have. They don't drink water. Like, tell her if she's trying to give them water, she's just cleaning up a mess for nothing. Because I know they're knocking it over because they don't drink water. Oh, Lord. It's starting to rain, I think. I get his out from Chewy.com. Now, I don't, like, you'll have to go to a specialty pet store if you were wanting to get them in a pet store. You just got to order them offline. But, like, PetSmart don't have them. Places like that don't have them. You have to go to, like, a specialty pet store to get them. Only place I've ever found them in a store is the place where I got him. I don't know why he's freaking out. Come on, buddy. Can we go to your house? Come on. Come on, Spike. Spike, come on. Spike, come on. Come on, buddy. Get in here. It's raining. Come on. It's raining, buddy. He's going past me for some reason. Let me get over there. Oh, you're welcome. Tell her I hope she has good luck. Yeah, the first couple years. And she knows about their 2 lights that they have to have. Did they explain all that to her? Like the turtles, it's so important to at least their 3, at least. But they have to have a heat lamp and a sunlight in their cage. And their sunlight, they get 8 hours a day. Their heat lamp, they get 10 hours a day. And that's crucial. I'm telling you, like. And the thing about the turtles is when they're babies or when they're little, they die so easy. Like, you have to do everything right. Like, it's a pain in the butt. Like, I put Spike's lights on a timer because I was so afraid that, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't turn them on every day at the exact same time and stuff. I put his lights on a timer. They turned on and turned off by themselves. But then, like, when they're little, enough where you can still pick them up, you have to soak them every 3 or 4 days in a bathtub because their shell needs moisture, so you have to soak them in a bathtub for their shell to get water because they don't drink water. And what I would do with Spike when he was little enough to get in the bathtub, I just had a toothbrush. And I would, like, just, brush his shell with the toothbrush underneath and all of that to, like, just make sure his shell is clean. Now I have to do it with the water hose because he's so big, but when he was little, I used a toothbrush on him. But all that is so important because the first 3 years, they're so easy to die. Like, I mean, you'd have to have a vet explain it to you, but it's, oh my God, hold on, I gotta get my phone, it's out in the rain. Okay. Well, theirs ain't the same kind of light as ducks and chicks. They don't use the red lights. They use the white lights. Now them you can buy in PetSmart. They're the one light. Their heat lamp is like $80 for a light bulb, and their sun lamp probably the same, around $80 for that. They don't use the red lights like the chicks do. Theirs has to be the white light like the sun gives off. And I think that's really the basics, but it's so important that you do that. Like, it's an everyday thing, just like a kid when they're little. Like, it's so... And then when they get big and healthy, like, I only turn lights on now for him in the wintertime because he can't go outside because it's too cold. Oh, in winter, he lives inside most of the time. Sometimes I bring him out here. He's got a heater, and I use his lights and stuff in the wintertime. But he's old enough now in the summertime, like, I don't do the lights anymore because he goes out in the sun enough. I only do the lights in the wintertime for him. And he mostly just lives inside with me in the wintertime. But she should, like, if hers are hatchlings, like little baby turtles, she should just have a big glass, like, you know those glass, whatever, you know those big, they look like fish tanks, but they're not. I don't know what they're called. And then that's what I had him in. And then just set their lights on the top of it and all that stuff. Until one day they outgrow it, and then they just keep growing and they never stop growing. And they turn into a spiky. Oh, buddy. Yeah, but like once she gets them to about 3 years old, they get more hardier. But like the first 3 years, I remember I just lived in fear with Spike because I was so afraid I would do something wrong or something. Like, I literally had a notebook next to his, whatever that big glass thing is called. I don't know what it's called. And like, I wrote down the 7 days a week and what I had to do on each day, so that way I wouldn't forget to do whatever for him, because like, that's the biggest thing that the vet told me. Like, it's a lot of work when they're little, but like, you have to for their, you know what I mean, just, or they're probably not going to make it. Look at all them flies. Dang it. Hold on, buddy. Like, more turtles die than survive. I don't know. The vet scared the holy bejesus out of me. Like, but I mean, everything he told me to do, it worked. I got Spike out of it. And then, you know, the older he gets, he's like, okay, you can start relaxing. And he would just tell me, like, in the summertime, as long as he's outside, he don't need his lights. You can just do his lights in the wintertime. So it does get easier, but for the first 3 years, it's an everyday job. But it does get easier when they get bigger. Flies, get off of him. I hate that. He eats the fruit, and that's why the flies always like to go on his face. Come on, buddy. You smell like apples. I smell like apples. Oh, and if she ever doesn't want them anymore for any reason, it don't even matter the reason, tell her to call a turtle rescue. They got them everywhere. So there's one around wherever you guys live. And they'll come and pick them up because you can't let them go in the wild. Like if she was to let them go, like if I was to let Spike go right now, he would die. Like no matter how big they are, they can't fend for themselves in the wild. So like if she ever don't want them, just tell her to call a turtle rescue and they'll come and pick them up. Just whatever she does, don't let them go because if you let them go, you're just killing them. A lot of people let them go though because they figure they're turtles and they'll make it, and that's not true. Like they can't make it on their own. I mean, maybe they could if you live in Africa where they're from. But if you're not in Africa, I mean, you can't let them go. I brought that in here. And look, he's getting mad at it. That's what he does when he gets mad at something. And that's your legs if he gets mad at you. Like, that's a turtle. That's how turtles fight. Buddy, it's your food, dude. I just set it there. I just brought it in here because to get it out of the rain with me. Buddy, that wasn't nice. See what I mean? He's more grouchy this summer than normal. He's normally a sweet turtle. He's been more grouchy this summer than ever before. Buddy, you better be nice. He did that to me once. One time he got me because I didn't think he would do it to me. So I stood there like a dummy. And he did. He had both of my legs. Oh my lands. Hold on a minute. Holy crap. I grabbed my phone last time I went out there. And I looked out and there sat my cigarettes. I'm like, my cigarettes are right now. Dang it. I don't know why he's so grumpy right now. Other than it's raining, I don't know why he'd be so grouchy. He don't like nothing in his house. Like, he don't even like me in here. But I have to stay in here or I have to go inside because it's a corner. But that's probably why he did it to the bag of food, because he don't like nothing in here. Do you, buddy? You think it's all yours and you don't like to share. I don't know if the sun's trying to come back out. Hopefully it's not already on. Hi, Crabs, how are you? How's Crush doing? Spike just got mad a few minutes ago and did that fighting thing with his bag of food because I brought his bag of food in here because I was showing it to somebody. And you know, he don't like anything in his house. So he got mad and did his I'm gonna beat you up thing. Oh. Oh. Spike was outside until it started storming. And then I said, come on, let's go in your house. Spike wasn't grouchy until he seen the bag of food in here. Yeah, Spike's so grouchy sometimes. Wait, let's see if he does it again to this bag of food, guys. I hope he does it again too. The ones that didn't see him do it before can see him. Like, I could make him do it. I could put the bag of food by him, but I don't know if that would be mean. Buddy, are you grouchy? Are you grouchy, sir? Huh? Alright, I'll put the bag of food by him since he ain't going over to it. Alright. Tell me if Crush does this. Now, let me watch what Spike does. Tell me if Crush does this. I don't know if he's going to do it again. Maybe I didn't put it close enough to him. Look, I'm trying to get him to do it now, just so I can see if Crush does this. I think he's gonna do it. Unless he's gonna sneak attack it. Yeah, does Crush do that? Spike does it with shovels. Like, if I have a shovel leaning up against something in the yard, Spike does it to shovels. He does it to anything. Like, anything that he can do it to. See, what's wrong with my turtle then? Why does my turtle do it to anything? Like, Spike does it to everything. Like, there's not one certain thing. That ball was the first thing he ever did it to, and that was inside, but I'm trying to get this thing to stand up. Dang it. trying to get the thing to stand up, guys. Sorry. But it's like gonna fall over if I let go of it. Oh, let me move this hay. Okay, finally. He doesn't care for the color black. Spike does it with anything. Like, I don't know. If you name it, he does it. Like, if it's where, like, in the yard where he, like, the stupid shovel. I just had it sitting there from where I was digging his little pond thing. And he, like, attacked the shovel. Yeah, Spike does it to that stuff too. Wonder why they do that. Because they're boys and they just want to beat up something. Look, the bag's so close to him now. And before it was nowhere around him. He had to get up and go mess with it. Now it's right next to him and he's going to sleep. Yeah, it's so weird. Has he ever done that to you? Has Crush ever done that to you? Yeah, he's going to sleep. Spike did it. Spike's tried to do it to me many times, but the first time I stood there like a dummy because I didn't think he would do it, and he did it. Then I learned. When I Okay, you too, crabs. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat too.